Okay, today we're going to be learning about tidal energy. This energy is one of the many renewable sources we use for power. First, we need to know what it is. It's a form of hydropower that converts the energy from incoming tides into electricity. Tides come from the gravitational pull of the moon. Now we want to know why tidal energy is considered renewable. Since the energy is created by the force of tides as they rise and fall, there is an unlimited amount of possible energy as long as water is present.
The tidal electricity generation works as shown in the visual. The tides from the sea come in and out again when the tides flow out through the turbines. The movement of these tides flowing in and out through the turbines produce electric power. This type of energy production is an easy and efficient way to produce electrical power because the tides are never ending.
So, what are some advantages of tidal energy? Well, first, the tidal currents are fairly easy to predict, making the collection of energy just as easy. Tidal energy is ecologically friendly, energy efficient, and doesn't need anything other than water to harness. Also, tidal power happens to be very energy dense.
Now we need to know some disadvantages of tidal energy. Unfortunately, since it relies so heavily on the ocean's currents, there is a potential for negative environmental effects resulting from the harnessing of tidal energy. Tidal barrages are a type of tidal energy system that rely on the manipulation of ocean levels and therefore potentially have the negative effects on the environment, similar to those of hydroelectric dams. Technological solutions that will resolve some of these issues are currently being developed. Tidal power plants needs to be constructed close to land. This is also an area where technological solutions are being worked on. Hopefully in a few years we can weaken tidal currents at locations further out in the sea. It is important to realize that the methods for generating electricity from tidal energy is a relatively new way to produce electric power. It is projected that the tidal power will be commercially profitable within 2020 with better technology and larger scales.
There are not many commercial tidal power plants in the world because it's still a relatively young way to convert energy. The first commercial sized tidal power plant was located in France, and the largest is located in South Korea. Other commercial sized power plants of this kind are located in the United Kingdom, Scotland, and Canada.
The United States does not have a commercial size of a tidal power plant, but we do have tidal turbines that produce energy at a reasonable price, called the TIDGEN. It's located in Maine and is owned by Bangor Hydroelectric Company. It was announced in 2012 and is the first power from any ocean energy project to be delivered to an electric utility grid. It receives 2,100 terawatt hours of incident wave energy, which is a lot. 1 hour is equivalent to the energy consumed by 100,000 American homes in a year and is worth 100 million in consumers' utility savings. There are basically four main types of tidal energy systems which are used in the production of electrical energy, which include tidal barrage, tidal stream, tidal fences, oscillating tidal turbines, which are basically called hydroplanes in simple terms. A type of tidal power generation that involves the construction of a fairly low dam wall, known as a barrage, and hence its name, across the entrance of a tidal inlet or basin, creating a tidal reservoir. A tidal stream generation system reduces some of the environmental effects of tidal barrages by using turbine generators beneath the surface of the water. Tidal fences use individual vertical axis turbines that are mounted within a fence structure, known as a caisson, which completely blocks a channel and force water through them. Basically, hydroplanes, which are known as oscillating tidal turbines, are positioned on the seabed. They use energy of tidal streams flowing past it to oscillate its giant wing, similar to those of a whale's flipper, up and down with the movement of tidal currents. This motion is then used to generate electricity.